afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John.
I'm Haley.
And we're here to talk to you today about new and emerging technologies that could not only help concrete remain stronger and last longer, but also gives the world back a little bit of piece of its sustainability.
Ayo!
Haley, why don't you dive into it for us?
So, like the past two videos have
Oh,
exhibited, de-icing salts are used a lot, very frequently, very detrimental to concrete, wildlife,
Environment,
cars.
Cars,
Yeah.
bridge decks,
Yeah.
steel,
So,
my left foot.
yeah, his left foot's gone. All thanks to de-icing
Lies!
salts. So, there has to be a better way.
Has to be.
Why haven't we looked into this more? Why don't we take the responsibility as an engineer to find a better solution?
Fear and ignorance. And that's meant as respectfully as I can say it. We already went into another method because you know what? We don't mind answering questions, but we sometimes say that we're a risk management industry when we're more risk averse. And anytime we see a new technology that could be added to, let's say, resiliency of concrete from de-icing salts and brines, it's like, have you done ASTM-C 642 or 672? Have you done ASTM? Stop hanging your hats in those dang ASTMs. It doesn't really do anybody any justice. And those ASTMs are only set up to create a level playing field for us to analyze things. So with that being said, the last video we went over a mechanical procedure to reduce this, stick with de-icing salts and brines, and that was a hydronic or a mechanical system. What do you think we should do outside of that, Haley?
I think we should find a chemical solution that we can use
Ayo!
before or after ice or
I don't like that
snow.
one as much.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I do. Before or after snow or ice to make it safer.
Right, so what I think Haley's referring to is years ago we came across a primitive technology, beet juice. And if you say it really quick, it sounds like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. You know who Beetlejuice is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie, Michael Keaton. Using beet juice, you can use beet juice. You can use beet juice as a debonding agent for ice and snow. So where most people are placing de-icing salts and brines before the storm hits, which is about the dumbest effing thing I've ever seen, especially if you're a homeowner. Don't throw the salt out there until you need it. Until you need to melt it. So you do it the night before, it's going to dissolve, it's going to melt the snow, it's going to dissolve, and then it's just going to wash away.
Leach into your concrete.
So use the same habit, use the same habit, but replace the material. You want to put something on the night before, fine. Put beet juice. And the next day when you come back to shovel it away, instead of using the salt, it'll just clean off the surface, and then you can use a little bit of salt. We're not advocating that you replace, God forbid, we advocate the removal of salt from this whole equation. But that being said, if we can reduce the amount, then we increase the supply so the cost can go down of salt, then we reduce the need to start mining out more salt and producing and transporting and still meeting the demand of safety for our civil infrastructure, transportation, engineering, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I love it. Has there been work done on it?
Yeah, there has been work done. I think it was done in Detroit or Chicago. Haley will find that out and put the link below. But I know there are articles on it. Like we've actually read it. And we were supposed to go forward with this with one of our clients, but they ended up going on a journey and we just never heard from them again.
Can we go on that journey?
We can totally go on that journey. Well, I want you to set up, and this is what Haley's doing. She's becoming our sustainability expert. Ding. Seriously, her and Brooke's high fives are so intense.
I didn't even put force in that one. That was all you.
Dude, intense high fives. When you meet them, give them a high five and let me know. Maybe I'm being too soft. Those are intense high fives. Anyway, ow. So what Haley's going to do is we get a lot of snow. We've already had 3 days of straight snowstorm out here. So what Haley's going to do is set up both systems, the hydronic system where we're not going to be using any motors, and as well as that beet juice. Beet juice system too. So you'll get to see it, you'll get to see the fabrication of it, and the concept played out, and if it's BS,
We'll tell you.
bad science.
Does it dye the concrete?
There's white beet juice too.
That's something
Or white beets that come out in its
Okay,
clear
okay.
solution. So, but then you can always dilute it. We're just looking for that sugar and that lubrication effect, if you will.
Okay. So, thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any concrete questions, concrete concerns. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go concrete!
Beet asphalt!